blocks Bobby Hamilton.
Cannot believe it.
Contact. Bobby Labonte's over. It's the big wreck on the final lap. They're racing back for the win. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Tony Stewart are side by side. This is for the victory as Jeff Burton gets in the middle of it. At least 10 cars involved in the wreck on the backstretch. Burton and Stewart are side by side. That's all Earnhardt Jr. needs to see. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has won the $1 million bonus here in Talladega.
Easy around this corner because there's a big crash on the back straightaway.
The big crash happened on the final lap. Racing for the win. Bobby Labonte's car upside down.
That's not the way to do it. I don't know. Come on, baby. Come on.
Side by side, 2 laps to go. Somebody's got to give. Getting into turn 1.
Nobody. And in the wall goes Busch.
That was not a very good idea.
Look, the crossover move. He got into it.
Come on, clear. Good job, man. Hang in there.
And here comes Blaney. Blaney is now the best car on the track.
Oh, baby, I'm telling you, Kurt Busch is not going to give up the win.
No, he's not. They'll be coming to the white flag this time. Ricky Craven's not going to give up either.
Come on, Ricky.
He gets that run on the high side right there. Kurt Busch looks like he's struggling with his race car.
Here he comes. Here we go again. He's going to wait on him. He's going to put the crossover on it. He realized that wasn't a good move that last time.
White flag.
Here he goes. He's going to try to slide under him here. Come on, baby.
And Blaney's coming.
Both these cars are driving terrible right now. Half a lap to go.
Nah, they're driving good. Come on, baby. You can do it on this end of the speedway. Come off the 4 and get up alongside of him.
Half a mile
Here
to
he
go.
comes. Here he comes.
Who's going to get off?
Here he comes. Here he comes. He's got him this time.
It's going to be a drag race. Wow! They touch. They touch.
Craven got him. Craven got him.
Craven got him.
And
Craven. All right. What a finish.
have you ever?
No, I've never.
Wow.
What a finish.
Stewart to the lead with Hornish's help. Can Hornish stay tucked behind him for one more lap? White flag in the air at Daytona. Regan Smith to the outside. Keselowski pushing him.
That's where that side draft comes into play. You can see Sam Hornish coming off the bumper of Stewart.
Up to the center. Bowman pushed by Kligerman. Somehow they got out of it and saved it. Hornish now back behind Stewart. Up to the outside, 2 is Brian Scott.
See, Tony Stewart just bulled his way through there to get an opportunity. And he's going to have it, too.
Final corner at Daytona. Who's going to get here first? Regan Smith, 7. Keselowski, 22. Stewart, 33. And contact! Smith turned around. Tony Stewart is going to win this race. And a terrible crash coming to the finish.
This is a big wreck.
Kyle Larson's car with the front end severely torn off. He's bailing out of the car. Part of that car did pierce the catch fencing, shy of the start-finish line.
Well, remember, at the start of this race, Kyle Busch started 5th. At the end of 1 lap, he was leading.
Well, you just watch this.
Green flag flies. Here we go.
He got a
3
great
laps
start.
of racing to go.
That was one of them. Now he's going after Terry Cook on the inside. Again, he's going to hold it down. He's going to hold that truck wide open. He drives by Terry Cook. Now he's going to look to the outside of the 75 of David Starr.
There he goes,
Kyle
around
Busch.
Starr.
Not a lot of room. He gets very close to the wall as he goes down the backstretch. Ricky Craven just in front of him.
Here comes Bobby Labonte and Bobby Hamilton right behind him. They're cutting a trail to the front.
And look at the closing rate. Kyle Busch goes by Todd Cleaver. As they go by the tri-oval, Kyle Busch in 4th position.
I'm telling you, he's got 2 laps to go. He's not that far behind. I think Kyle Busch is going to win this race.
He beat him a second that lap. Over a second, Phil, coming through traffic. He outrun the leader. Now he's driving around Tom O'Dine for 3rd.
he might be leading by the time they take the white. As you mentioned, he's got fresh tires. He can go with it where they're not.
And he is wide open. Some of these guys having to feather the accelerator as they come by the start-finish line. One lap of racing to go. Jack Sprague just in front of Johnny Benson, and Kyle Busch has moved to third.
He needs to get one of them this corner, and then he needs to get our leader, Jack Sprague, the next corner. I think he's going to do it.
On the bottom of the racetrack, Kyle Busch able to hug the white line as he goes through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, Jack Sprague will try to block. Can he block Kyle Busch? Kyle Busch looks high. They go through 3 and 4. Here comes Jack Sprague up high, and here comes Johnny Benson. Benson's going to slide out of 4. Sprague's going to slide out of 4, and Kyle Busch is going to win this race.
What kind of finishes can we have here? Bobby Labonte got hit hard by the 50 truck. And then the 75 came along, but what amazing finishes we've had here at Atlanta.
Almost coming out of 4. They were 4 wide. Johnny Benson got loose. He started to spin. Jack Sprague got loose. He started to spin. Kyle Busch drives right by. We see Bobby Labonte climbing out of that 47. A very good sight to see him able to get out under his own power.
Great to see Bobby's limp. He took an awfully hard shot right there. Awfully glad to see Bobby out of that truck.
Now, I told you it all was gonna get crazy at the end. We can't help it. It always happens here in Atlanta.
It doesn't get a whole lot crazier than that, I don't think.
Kyle Busch up on top. Here we see the race. Jack Sprague getting sideways. Johnny Benson getting sideways. Bobby Labonte involved in it. Todd Bodine comes through unscathed. Kyle Busch, Todd Bodine come across from first to second.
Kyle hit the wall. He hit the wall trying to get by Jack Sprague. Jack moved up the racetrack.
Well, these Montreal races have been known for their bizarre finishes, their twists of plot, the surprise winners. We've had a lot of late drama in this one. The 2 dominant drivers on the day have had mechanical troubles. They'll not be a factor to win. Now there's fuel mileage drama for the 07 car, and for that matter, some of the others around him, all except that 32. We know he's got enough gasoline to go to the finish. Gordon, Boris Said, Pappas, Villeneuve coming to the beginning of a green-white checker finish at Montreal. Who's going to get the trophy? Pappas diving to the inside, 3 wide to the corner. Contact there. Look at the scramble.
Come on, buddy, let's go.
Boris Said to the lead. Gordon back to second. Oh, a little contact there.
Gordon's out of
22 and
fuel.
7, Robbie Gordon.
Robbie's out of gas.
It comes up short.
Still a long way to go here.
And is he going to get off the track in a safe spot or bring out another yellow?
How about that? Boris Said, looking great in that 09 Zaxby's car.
Maybe they want you to go in the cutoff of turn 7. Cutoff of turn 7. They want you.
Tell you what, if Boris wins this race, he's needed this for a long time. Here's another guy that's trained all these drivers. Oh,
There goes
Fitzpatrick off. He trained a lot of drivers. Boris Said did.
Was running 5th, Fitzpatrick. Max Pappas trying to charge in, and that always present 32 car. Villeneuve in 3rd. Oh, listen to the Quebec fans cheer.
Max Pappas is going to get to Boris Said.
Will he put a bumper to him? You never know.
There's Robbie Gordon and where he has parked his car. To the white flag. Last lap at Montreal. Even if the caution comes out, the race will be over. The field will be frozen. Pappas looking to close in. If they tangle, the 32 will try and pounce.
Oh, watch the
Well, the bobble bomb said.
No, it's close.
Oh, man, look at Villeneuve pushing hard.
Oh, inside for second. Villeneuve. Can he stay there? No, Pappas gets back by. Now Pappas has to try and chase Boris Said back down.
And that's just what Boris Said needed. Let those guys race, let him get out of Dodge. And he pulls about 10 car lengths on him.
Turn 8 and turn 9. There's Robbie Gordon's car as the driver walks away.
Boris has got a good turn 10, Andy.
Yeah, he did a good job getting down in there. I was wondering if he was going to be able to get in there without wheel hopping. It's a key right there. I believe he can hold him off through these next two corners.
Remember, it was the last corner of the last lap last year. One little mistake that cost Marcus Ambrose the win and allowed Carl Edwards to go by. Here's Pappas inside of Boris.
He got him.
Boris going to try the crossover.
Clear.
Pappas over the curves. Here comes Boris Said. Drag racing to the finish line, side by side. Who's going to get here first? It is, I think, Boris Said. I think he got him by a bumper.
Unreal. Boris Said wins by a bumper. You're exactly right.
Total finish there.
Wow. And from the photo finish camera, it is indeed Boris Said, a winner in the Nationwide Series, finally.
One lap of racing to go for Talladega.
One lap, bud. Watch your mirrors.
Austin Dillon, he was on the outside. Does he get any help? No, they're going to hang him out.
He got rooted out too. When will Kyle Busch make his move on Almirola? How does he make his move?
Or will he make his move? Almirola pushed him to the win a year ago.
They were teammates. They're not
Everybody
now.
still in line. Still in line.
He'll try
No
to jump
big run.
around that 51
No big
truck.
run.
Down the back stretch, getting ready to come into turn number 3
He's
for the
still tight
final
with us.
turn here at
Still tight with
Talladega.
us.
We've got a long way to go to the start-finish line.
Almirola in front of Kyle Busch. Back behind him, Sauter
Bring it to the checker. Bring it to the checker.
and the
Still
88
lined
of
up.
Matt Crafton.
Still
Are they
lined
going to
up.
make the move? Here comes Sauter looking to the inside. Almirola in front of Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is going to move to the
Still
inside.
lined up. Keep
It's a
coming.
drag
Keep coming.
race. They're 3 wide at the stripe. It looked as though
In the
Kyle
middle there.
Busch
You
may
get
have
him?
outlasted
Outside.
Almirola.
I
2
think you might have got him, bud.
thousandths of a second.
Holy cow.
I think you got it, bud.
3 wide at the stripe. Kyle Busch gets
That
it
was a
by
hell
2
of a move.
1,000ths of a finish or a second.
Kyle Busch tried to upset the truck of Almirola. He tried
By
to get in the back
1,000th
of
of
it.
a second. Hell yeah.
Get him wiggling around and make the move to the inside. And
That's
it
cool,
worked
boys.
perfectly.
That's really
Johnny
cool.
Sauter looks as though scored 3rd in
Hell
this
yeah.
one. He was
That
29
was the coolest move I
one-thousandths of
ever
a
seen
second
at the
back.
line. Heck of a job, bud.
Okay, so why did I have to redo the finale to the top 100 OMG NASCAR finishes? Well, it's kind of a funny story. Sometime in late July, I got this notice that Viacom had blocked the video, and it turns out their reason was the 1979 Daytona 500. I'm more than positive they have no correlation to that particular piece of film. So let's mock Viacom by doing the same thing that I did to Fox for trying to monetize the video and earn money off it for finish number 38. Car editing mashup. So what I did was have 5 die-cast cars, a couple of them mine, and a few of them from my boyfriend's collection. And basically, we're going to redo the finish. Well, I'm going to redo the finish myself using the cars. So please enjoy this re-editing and capturing of the 1979 Daytona 500 finish and bonus surprise with Kevin Harvick playing the role of Cale Yarborough, Kyle Busch playing the role of Donnie Allison, Andy Houston playing the part of Richard Petty, Johnny Benson playing the part of Darrell Waltrip, because you just know that Waltrip's a Benson lover, and Kurt Busch playing the part of Bobby Allison. Enjoy!
White flag is out. 1 lap to go. This is it. Last lap. Stand by for a pole position. 2 of the
greatest fiddling here, fidgeting with first place. Passing some of the strikers in the last lap. Trying to take it home. It's all come down to this. Out of turn 2, Donnie Allison in first. Where will Cale make his move? He comes to the inside. Donnie Allison throws the block. Cale hits him. He slides. Donnie Allison slides. They hit again. They drive into the turn. They're hitting the wall. They're head on the wall. They slide down to the inside. Let's watch those third place cars. They're out of it. Who is going to win it? Coming down, third place. They're coming around for the finish. Between A.J. Foyt and Richard Petty. Here they come. Waltrip trying to slingshot. Petty is out in front at the line. Waltrip to the inside. Petty wins it. Down on pit road. It has gone crazy. The Petty crew is out there jumping up and down. Petty has won it.
Richard Petty has won his 6th Daytona 500, and the crowd here are going absolutely mad.
Well, there he is. After a full year without a win, as the two leaders tangled in the back straightaway, they threw the block. It didn't work. A.J. Foyt pulls up to congratulate Petty. Richard Petty, the great master, has just recorded his 186th career, and there's a fight between Cale Yarborough and Donnie Allison. The tempers overflowing. They're angry. They know they have lost. And what a bitter defeat.
A couple of very hard men, very hardly upset. And Bobby Allison is stopped by his brother to help. There's Bobby Allison's car, number 15.
They're leading them away.
Darrell, Cale Yarborough there. Very upset, very upset.
Okay, so thank you everyone for participating in this 1979 Daytona 500 finish reincarnation, especially the supporting cast who played the part of Richard Petty's pit crew. And let this be a lesson to you, Viacom. Don't falsely black flag my stuff.
Those have been the 2 best cars right there most of this race. They're just now showing it.
The bell lap, and the man who started up front leads it, Jeff Gordon.
But here comes the next 2 pair. These 2 cats right here, they may have timed it out too. Let's see what happens down the back.
Now they will get a draft off Mark Martin. And here's the slingshot to the outside.
Stay together. That's what they're saying. Stay together. Push, push, push. It's going to get tight down here in turn 3.
Don't forget Jimmy Johnson and Dale Jr., 5th and 6th. They are there. Which group will they go with? And will it help the Childress cars, or will it help Jeff Gordon to victory lane?
All bets are off. They get to the middle of the tri-oval.
Watch out, down low.
Way
Good
down
run.
comes Johnson.
Good run.
He's got room. They're 3 wide. 3 by 3 to the line.
Johnson.
Maybe Jimmy Johnson.
I believe he got him by an inch.
2 1/1000ths of a second he beat Boyer.
Okay, a 1/16 of an inch.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Keep your eye on the rear vision mirror. He said it's extremely important. I don't believe that you have to tell Richard Petty to keep his eyes in the rear vision mirror.
I reckon he's throwing it out the window right now. I don't think he's even interested. But there they go, and they're coming.
Everybody is standing here at the Daytona International Speedway. Look at David Pearson. He has moved closer. Can he do it?
He's going to pull out now. He's going to try for the
I don't know. He's down on the inside. He's got the lead, but there's a car ahead of him. There is a slower car ahead of him. And Richard Petty and Pearson go high. Pearson now has the lead. Petty tries to, as they come out of the 4th turn. They only have about 750 yards to go. Oh! It's a combination straightaway. They did hit. Petty smashes into the wall. Will he come across the start-finish line? He's going to win the race. He's going to win it spinning, as he, I believe, will take the checkered flag. No, he did not make it. He is less than 100 yards from it. Here comes Pearson. Pearson is going to try to make it across the finish line. Petty has his car going. Pearson's going to win it. Oh, Basham Randall, he wins the race.
What a finish for a motor race. I've never seen anything like that.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable, because here is Richard Petty, not more than maybe 150 feet from it.
He's got it started up, and he's crossed the finishing line as well.
He did it. He beat Benny Parsons across, so he gets second place. The Childress team trying to go to victory lane for the second year in a row in this race. We had a photo finish here last race. We're getting ready for another one, folks. Get up off your seats. Here they go. For 2 in a row, trying to set them up. Gordon's going to make the big move on the inside when they get down here to turn 3. Slow car might be in the way. Here he comes. He's going to drive it to the bottom.
Oh, Harvick's leaving a lot of bottom.
This slow car's going to be in the way. Just like a year ago, he's going to get him, though. He's going to get him. Gordon got loose. It's Harvick. Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches. What a race. What a finish.
How did Jeff Gordon hang on to that car that loose off turn 4?
Man. We got him. Tell me we got him. 29 car. You got him, buddy. Harvick, you got him. Man.
For the win.
That is ever so 6/1000ths of a second. A replay of a year ago with Dale Earnhardt and Bobby Labonte. That's an incredible finish. What a job for that young man.
Well, that's it. Those were the top 100 OMG NASCAR finishes. What is your favorite OMG NASCAR finish? Let me know in the comments section. This is Ultimate 23 Dragon, and that's my final answer.